everybody, Coach Darren here. Fitness over 50, where we don't grow old. Now we age like a fine wine. One of the things I find that my clients have trouble with is motivation. I don't know about you, but motivation is something that requires commitment, requires dedication, and there are ways to increase your motivation. And I'm going to give you 7 secret ninja tips on how to stay motivated. So here's our motivation. Here's our motivation. And the first secret tip is education. The more you learn about something, the more you're going to be motivated to try it. The more you're going to be motivated to learn more, do more, be more. For example, the more I learn about fitness and nutrition, the more motivated I am to focus on fitness and nutrition. How the importance of nutrition and fitness is all tied. Your mind and your body, it's all tied together. So the more I learn, the more motivated I am. Action. Nike says, do it. There are many days where I don't feel like working out, believe it or not, where I'm like, oh my God, I just don't want to do it. But once I get going, I'm motivated. It's something just kicks in your mind, and the action motivates you. Just by doing it is motivation. Create a daily challenge. Figure out something every day that you want to accomplish. If it's fitness, I love my Apple Watch. I love my little rings. I was talking about this yesterday in my group, and I was talking about it with the Apple Watch 6. If you have a daily challenge, you're going to really focus on accomplishing it. I know when I look at my little rings on my Apple Watch that I need to close, so there's one for the amount of exercise you do, one for the amount of calories you burn, and then how often you're standing up. When I look at my watch and it's getting to be 7 o'clock at night, I'm like, oh my goodness, I haven't burned enough calories. It actually makes me go out and do a walk or do something so I can close my little ring. Those daily challenges really help focus you. Your why. I talk about this all the time. Your why is super important for motivation. This is Coach Darren, Fitness Over 50. I don't want to grow old. I want to age like a fine wine. I want to be able to keep up with my kids. I want to see major milestones in their life. I want to have energy to travel the world. I want to be able to do whatever I want to do on my own terms. That's my motivation. That's my why. Really motivates me. You got to think about your why. If when it comes to your career, it can't just be like, I want to make more money. Well, why do you want to make more money? You got to drill down. I would say drill down at least 5 to 7 times. Say, I want to make more money. Why? Because I want to do more, travel more. Well, why? Keep going down. Keep drilling until you really get to the why. Sometimes I say find a why that makes you cry. Well, find a why that really inspires you, and that's going to motivate you. In order to really have motivation, you have to have belief. If you believe you can do something, that's going to give you the motivation. If you're afraid of it, if you have fear and doubt, it's going to chip away at your motivation. You have to truly believe you can do it. I hear all the time people say to me, oh, that program just seems too hard. I can't do it. Well, if you believe you can't do it, you can't do it. When it comes to obstacle course racing, people, they fear the distance, they fear the obstacles, they fear the terrain. Well, if you're afraid, you're not going to do it. You got to believe, and then that's going to motivate you. Reward yourself. Create a reward for yourself, and that will create motivation. Every time I start a program, I try to figure out a good reward if I stick with it and I don't miss any days. 21 days straight of working out. At the end, there's I say, oh, if you get to the end, then you can get the Apple Watch, or your reward can be a massage. Your reward, I mean, there's a whole bunch of things that you can come up with to reward yourself with, and you see it at the finish line. That's why a lot of races, they give you the finisher's t-shirt, they give you the finisher's medal. They don't give you the starter medal, they don't give you the starter shirt, they give you the finisher's medal, the finisher's shirt, because that's your focus, that's your reward at the end. I do a lot of races just because I like the bling. I'll be honest. I like having those medals just for getting to the end. So reward yourself. And then 7, check out the crowd you hang with. Jim Rome says that you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most amount of time with. So if you spend a lot of your time with people that don't exercise, don't believe in health and fitness, you're going to be a reflection of them. If you spend all your time with people that like to just sit around and drink beer and play video games, not that on occasion there's anything wrong with drinking beer or playing video games, but if that's all they do, then you're the average of those 5 people, and guess what? You're going to be drinking beer and playing video games all the time. Check out the crowd you hang with. Are you hanging with a crew that exercises all the time, focuses on fitness, focuses on mindset, focuses on being the best you? Then that's going to be the average. That's going to be the crowd you're with. Speaking of that, I got my Badass Boot Camp coming up, full edition. We're going to start our prep on the 28th of September. We have peer support. We have our crowd that's going to help you push through. If you're interested, message me, text me, call me, because I help with motivation. Hope you guys have an awesome Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday, TGIF, our favorite day of the week. I will see you then.